What's up, Internet? It is Sunday night. We are here in the town, doing our town sort of thing. If I recall, Gracie's here today. That's pretty exciting. We'll have to look out for her. We are quickly running out of time before Nook closes up shop because of just how busy life is that I haven't had a chance to do this any earlier. I remember when I used to do this at like 3 in the afternoon, that like 2 times, and then consistently at like 8:30, and I've just had significantly less time now. But, you know, sometimes that can't be helped. A lot of time spent looking for work and also working on my YouTube channel because that is, in and of itself, a very low-paying, but still a job nonetheless. Go watch my stuff, it's good. Anyway, what else do we have to sell to Mr. Nook? A paperweight. An actual fossil, that's nice to see. And an ammonite, which is also a paperweight, and also, let's just be honest, I've said it once, I'll say it a million times, Kabuto is a better Pokemon. Sell that, sell that, sell that. I have to do Pokemon again, hopefully tonight. I know I'm behind on a review, but, you know, I might be able to get it done, I hope. There's some other videos I want to get up tonight as well, but, you know, we'll figure it out as time goes once this is over. The classic singing TV and a giant rocket, multi-stage rocket, nonetheless. Alright, let's grab ourselves Cosmos, because we need to embrace the cosmos if we're to make this garden as awesome as possible. It'll be unearthly by the end of it, because that's how cosmos-filled it will be. We need this. We need some red tulips. I think red is probably like the best tulip color. There's a bunch of different colors of tulips. I think like the most iconic ones are like pink, red, and yellow. I think red is the best for them. I think I've seen white tulips as well. So I don't see tulips too often. Alright, let's go plant some stuff. Oh! Do we have anyone new in our town? Since we seem to be on a bit of a trend. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Still, it's always interesting to look. I'm genuinely curious why we didn't go for villagers for so long and then we just out of the blue got 2 more. Because, you know, near as I can tell, logic would dictate it's because we were visiting the other town, but we never really stopped doing that. So I just don't know. Let's get rid of that. Because we are filling this town with flowers, therefore we need less weeds because we are making a great super garden. Plant that and plant this here. Nice. Alright. I'm thinking about going to the other town. Certainly there'd be some more stuff to do. A few less villagers that are asleep. Like I said, I think Gracie is around today, and if that's the case, we need to find her. And I need to give myself worse carpal tunnel syndrome. Trying to get a new shirt from her. Hey, everything's perfect. Terrific. Righty. I don't think Gulliver would be around if Gracie was around, but you know, it's possible. That's a cockroach. I'll ignore that. I guess we'll go to Copper and see if Gracie's about. But first, we'll just comb the beaches just in case our old buddy Gulliver is still there. Although, like I said, I don't see it as being likely. Let's not get stung by the mosquito. Let's get rid of this to clean up the town a little better. And kind of like I figured, Gulliver isn't here. But I saw a weed over here. Nope. But we still have to find Gracie, who is allegedly in town today. Turns out that was the other town. Nope, C4. The most explosive of all of our acres. Which would be that awkward little chunk of an acre. Okay. You know, the one that's split into 4 segments because why make things simple? I think it would have to be right here. Okay. I'm gonna murder my wrists, I'm sure. Yeah, see, I want exactly the shirt you're wearing, Gracie. Alright, let's clean your car. You know, if I get that shirt from Gracie, I will never have to actually get another Gracie shirt, because I think I'll have had all of them. Or at the very least, I'll have all the ones I care about. All 2 of them. Alright. I feel like I need to do hand exercises before I do this. Okay. Gotta get into the zone. Stretch out my hand a little. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that still kills my wrist. Please tell me I get the shirt I actually want, you know, the one I've been trying to get from the start of this entire playthrough at the beginning of this year. It does seem like she's actively acknowledging that I am rocking Gracie clothing. A swell shirt. Oh, it's this ugly thing. This is what I got last time. Ugh. Killed my wrist for nothing. That's unfortunate, but you know, it's bound to happen. I guess. If I want to be cynical about it, you know, it was bound for me not to get the thing I wanted because the universe sucks. And also, statistically, we've got pretty much all of them anyway. So, of course, the one specific one we want is unlikely to show up because any specific result is unlikely in and of itself. Because that is just math. Alright, well, let's go to the other town. I think Wendell's coming tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds about right. But if nothing else, we'll be able to get more flowers there. Let's go, Porter! Alright. Onwards to our neighboring town to go be neighborly and stuff. Because you gotta be neighborly. It's important. Don't be mean to your neighbors, just go be helpful. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, how many times I've actually won stuff from Gracie at this point. I'm just frustrated how many fruit-themed clothes I've gotten from her. Like the watermelon shirt, like the strawberry shirt and all that nonsense. It's like, no. Look, I want the cool shirt. I didn't know I wanted it, but, you know, I got it. Although I got it one from a villager as well. But I want, like, the definitive Gracie shirt as well, because it's very stylish. Even though it is basically just a slice of an olive on a blue background, really. Oh, I don't know what to do for Blanca today. I have an idea. I'm not sure there's a proper palette for it, but I have an idea. Okay, I will draw you a face. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, need that. And then we need something like... Oh, I don't need that. I need this, though. Yeah, let's go. And then we will put a blue one. And then green would be like... How big would that be? If that's like halfway through. 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so about there. And then that would be right about here, I believe. And then this one would be orange. Green, this one will be blue, green, green. That should be green. This should be orange, I think, because we don't want blue touching that. And green there. Okay. And then orange should be here. Is that too wide? I think it is. 1, 2, 3. No, it's supposed to be that wide. Huh. It looks... Maybe it's just the direction I'm looking at it, but it doesn't look like a proper square. 1, 2. No, I guess that's okay. Whatever. Oh, it's already screwed up. Crap. Alright, well, we can only do the best that we can. Put orange there. And then blue needs to be here. And then orange needs to be here. I think I've already screwed this up. That's that. Yeah, I think I've already screwed this up because there's supposed to be angles, but we go red or orange to blue right here. So theoretically this would have to be blue or this would have to be orange. Oh well. I can only kind of do things properly. Alright, so we can't have green touching blue. Or can't have green touching green. So put blue there. And it's those three. And it's those three. It's those three. Yeah, so this one's actually the wrong one. This one blue. And that would make here green, or at least it should, on theory. In turn would make that blue, I believe. Is that right? I think that would have to be that color. And then this would have to be like that. And there's actually a problem here, so it's not a proper pattern. I'm dumb, but I kind of made her shirt, sort of. Actually, I'm kind of surprised how well those colors actually match. I don't know how much of the actual in-game clothing was actually designed by the, like, in-game clothing pattern maker, because I know a lot of the in-game clothing actually breaks some of the rules the pattern maker has. As my cat growls in the background. Is there any new treasure to be found? No. Now I do believe that Wendell's coming tomorrow, but we can check with Copper. If that's the case, we can comb the beaches and see if Gulliver's around today. Copper! Anything going on today? Okay, yeah, so Copper says that he'll be here tomorrow, which we can check then. Pierce is still in town, that's important. What's up with you, Cube? Not much. Fair enough. Camel Frog is trying to hide, but his purple shirt kind of betrays his camouflage-ness. I am a fine, upstanding citizen. Thank you for noticing. Alright. So we gotta go get that to Spike, but nobody said we couldn't walk by the beach to do it. So we're gonna do that. We'll see if we run into Gulliver. because it would be nice to get more stuff. Preferably the stuff we don't already have, but you know, whatever. There he is. Everyone's favorite orange rhino. Of like all one of those things. An outfit. Cool. You know, I think the pattern on the generic outfit being handed to me looks like the outfit that Camo Frog was wearing. That doesn't look so attractive. We gotta go back to the cool shirt. Because it's a very cool shirt. Ooh, glowy spot. It's only 1,000 bells. Alas, when are we gonna run into the 30,000 bell cool spot? This is a really tiny beach. I mean, I've had this town for over 20 years and I still don't understand why that chunk of beach is so small. But I only really kind of noticed it super bad like at this moment. It's like, wow. I wonder if that's actually supposed to be so small like that. I mean, I imagine there's probably a designated amount of, like, beachfront property that's not supposed to be beaches, so it probably just spawned at, like, a weird moment to fit that quota, but I'm not sure. I'm not planting flowers around your house, Quetzal. I'm sorry. All flowers are to be sent to my town. As a thank you for all the hard work I've done for this town. You're all welcome. Pokemon Pikachu to Ace? Yeah, I can get that. Alright, let's go get that Pokemon Pikachu from Ace. But first, let's get rid of this. There's a grasshopper. Alright, Ace. But you don't have it anymore. Alright, let's go find Goldie. She's usually just around her house, so that's not too hard to find. Goldie! What's up with you? You'll try, and you won't actually ever do it because then all the gameplay would be gone. But, you know, I appreciate you trying to be a better person. Alright, now we gotta get this back to everyone's favorite villager. Certainly my favorite villager. I'm here to deliver this to you. Oh good, more outfits. I'm gonna have to get a walk-in closet. Chain gang shirt, I've already seen it. It's not impressive. Goldies! Not Goldie, Cookie! Goldie's the other one. They're probably sisters though. And probably both related to Biscuit. What is it with people misplacing Pokemon Pikachus today? Alright, well, I will return your outdated LCD toy. Speaking of, I've been trying to repair a pocket station. Because the previous owner decided not to tighten all the screws when they took out all the batteries. They, like, undid all the screws. And it, like, exploded the moment I had to, like, actually try and put it back together. I managed to completely put it back together except for one stupid little clip. I think I mentioned this already, though. I will drop this off for Velma, but first we gotta find Tangy. Not sure where she is, though. I'm equally not sure why Weber's around here. He normally doesn't stray from his house. Oh well. Velma. I must deliver a thing. This thing. You forgot something. Oh, seriously, we are just expanding our wardrobe. Four-ball shirt. But where is Tangy, I wonder? I mean, she shouldn't be too far, on paper anyway. She's not here. I guess the next place worth checking would be the wishing well, because that's the only other place I can think where she'd be. Oop. Get out of the way, Spike. Is everyone's favorite bizarre tangerine cat here? Yay! There she is. I'm here to deliver this to you, Tangy. Oh good, something that's not clothing. I have too much of that nonsense right now. What did we get? Huh. Cabana table. I don't think we need that, but, you know, I think the Cabana series is pretty decent. Even though it all basically looks like wicker furniture. I don't think wicker looks terribly good, but the Cabana furniture in this game don't look too bad. Alright, well, we've kind of run around here a little bit. Not a lot going on. Maybe we'll head back to Nook's. Go home, plant our garden. Call it a day. I don't know. I think today's going to be kind of a short one. I'm still behind on working on my review. But first, we have to see if Nook has anything interesting to sell, of course. It's got the owl clock. The N64. Oh, okay, I need this. I'm going to buy this shirt. Awesome. It's not a Gracie shirt, but it's a pretty awesome shirt. Also, this shirt is the standard background for your inventory. I don't like that shirt very much. It's too boring. Anyway, let's get ourselves some flowers. Like more lips. And more cosmos. Some pansies, because why not? I'll take more cosmos, sure. Pretty soon I will be the king of cosmos. Just like that one really good game, Katamari. And its many sequels, some of which were good, some of which were not. Although usually it wasn't because the game itself wasn't fun, it was usually because something else kind of messed with the game's flow. Sort of like how the 360 one, 90% of the game was relegated to expansions. And it wasn't necessarily that they just added a bunch of extra content post, it's that they just chunked away at what was one solid game and just released it in smaller segments afterwards. But still made it a full release price. That one wasn't very good. And there was the PSP one, which that was just a control issue, really. I want to play really good Katamari, get the sequel, get the first one, and get the PS3 version. Those are all the best Katamaris. There's a new one, or the remake of the first one. I don't know how that one plays, though. I don't even know if they really add anything to that. Like, that was fundamentally, like, my biggest problem with Katamari in general, is just all the games are very, very short. And I love them. I will forever say that the original Katamari will be the best singular dollar I ever spent on a video game ever. And it has yet to ever be topped. But, you know, it's a game you can beat in an afternoon, maybe in like 2 or 3 hours. It's very short. It's an arcade-style game where you have to try and, you know, just constantly beat your own scores, as well as find all, like, the secrets and try and learn more about, like, the secret story being told through object placement, which I love. but, you know, more levels would definitely be appreciated in Katamari. Because those games are just great. Oh man, now I want to play Katamari. Maybe I'll make a gameplay video of it or something for the channel. I don't think I've done any of the Katamari games for gameplay yet. I know I've reviewed a couple of them. Great games, though. The only one I haven't played aside from the remake is the PS Vita one, and that's because it's not compatible with the PS TV. It's frustrating because, you know, out of all the Vita games I actually want to play, like, none of them are compatible with the PS TV, and, you know, I bought the PS TV to play Vita games, so to not actually be able to play any of the games I wanted kind of sucks. I think I have, like, 2, honestly, and one of them is physical, and I think I powered the thing on, like, twice. I don't know if that's indicative of the actual full Vita experience, but it's certainly pretty accurate to the PS TV experience from what I can tell. Just, you know, we have a thing, but we're not going to do much with it. I want that fish, but I don't think I'll be able to get it. Because if I move half a screen away, it'll despawn. Means I just have to sort of wait and hope it drifts down here. Which is certainly possible, but it's not super likely. And that's a giant catfish, so it's not going to be like an Arapaima. So if it turned its gaze slightly to the left... Crap. Stupid fish. Come on. Just drift down here. Take your time. It's not like I'm a busy guy who has to get back to editing. Or anything. Or posting videos. I have to do both of those things tonight. I'm really hoping I have time. Ah. You won't see that. There we go. Big catfish. Alright, well, I guess we'll try and catch some beetles since we got a few moments. Ooh, gotta get rid of this though. Our town must remain perfect. We have not worked for months on end for endless town perfection to lose it to a simple weed. That would just be disappointing. Saw stag. That's going to be worth about 2.6 thousand bells. Seriously, we are running out of time to stock up on beetles because I think they stop spawning start September. Hey! Aw. So, your car's not going to be as shiny as when I made it shiny, and also, I can't remake it shiny for another shirt. Disappointing. And also Superfish. Unfortunately, it's at, like, the worst spot to ever fish in this game, this stupid pond. But Superfish! If I can catch that, that is 15,000 bells. That would not hurt my feelings any. Nope. Ah. This chunk of area is some of the worst to ever try and catch any fish in. Come on. Look, fish, okay? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a tire disguised as a superfish. Because I don't think the superfish would simply ignore that. And yet, until we find out, or we lose the fish entirely. Nope. There we go. Biggest fish in the game. We already have one in our house, though. But we didn't need it for our collection. That was just for money. And again, if we don't have one in our house, which I think we do, maybe house style. Because collecting rare stuff in this game is fun. Which is why I've got a bunch of dummies in my house. Because it's the best item. Oop. Another saw stag. Take that. You're gonna get paid tomorrow for sure. Selling wildlife to Nook. I can't imagine a fish that big would be all that tasty, and I can't imagine what anyone else would do with it if they were to buy it, so you know. Unless they keep it in their house, sort of like I did. I don't know why Nook buys half the crap I'd sell him. I mean, at least when you try and sell him like garbage or a cockroach, he basically forces you to pay him to take it. Like, that kind of makes sense to me. But some of this stuff, it just feels weird to sell it to. It's like, what are people doing with this? Like, how are you reselling this? How are you profiting off this, Nook? I get I'm a person who basically gives stuff away for free, hoping for people to, you know, help support him doing so. So I'm not exactly the king of being a businessman, but, you know, I don't understand your business practices, Nook. And because of all the flowers, our gift from the Sky God has been eaten forever by our awesome garden. But that's just karma. That will end up making this garden even better. Maybe. Or, you know, it just means we lost a freebie. One of those two things is probably true. Alright. Ooh. Get rid of that. You must maintain perfection. No beetles on the trees that usually have beetles. Surprising. But we must continue the quest of finding more beetles. Because we must be able to, through deposits, earn ourselves a piggy bank. Actually, I imagine it's not that hard to find a piggy bank. I saw one at a yard sale today. They wanted like 5 cents for it. They also had like this little digital clock of a Lego man Darth Vader. I thought that was kind of cool. You can find some really weird stuff at garage sales. Mostly not games, because this town has like the worst game selection ever in that we don't have any, but you know, you can find some weird stuff. I'll catch this. Actually, the funny thing is that isn't only the only digital clock Lego figure I've found over the past month. I saw one in another garage sale that was a vampire. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you think my town looks nice. I've spent months filling it with flowers. My only regret is there's not going to be enough time mathematically to cover every inch of this thing with flowers before the end of the year. Another superfish. I don't think I'll be able to catch a second one, especially if it's all the way up there, but if we wait... Don't turn, superfish. Oh, I've already turned. It's probably one of those times it's not the superfish, but it's a wheel disguised as the superfish. Because this stupid car keeps littering in my rivers. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Aw. I don't think it would actually have detected it. Well, I might be wrong. Come on. Twice in one night. That is 30,000 bells of fish. Not bad. I mean, I can't do anything with it right now, and, you know, I'm not going to really do anything with it when I actually can sell it, but, you know. That's a lot of bells for not a lot of work, although it is a tricky fish to catch and run into because of its insanely low spawn rate. To see it twice in one night is kind of impressive. I think they stopped spawning around September as well, so we were actually running low on time to try and catch those, at least for profit. Because of course our museum already has one, as does our house. That's kind of nice to catch another one. Alright, we got some room we can make. Not a lot, but some. We are going to get paid a lot of bells tomorrow, that's for sure. Alright. I've been meaning to check. Is there anything else immediately I want to get rid of out of my house? Yeah, you can see my house. I want to see if there's anything in particular I want to get rid of. I think I kind of want to keep the insects and fish so far. Turn our theme song back on. KK Aloha's had its time in the sun. But I gotta clean this place up. I think that'll be a job for tomorrow, though. I think this bear sculpture's gotta go. Maybe I'll put the jellyfish up here. But I'm not sure about anything else here. I feel like we still need a bed. I don't think we've run into a regal bed, though. Most of this nonsense is just... well, that. It's nonsense. I should probably sell at some point. And I know we definitely still need 2 or 3 more gyroids before I'm satisfied in that regard. I'm running out of time to get them over the course of the year, too. Oh well. That's a problem for next time it rains. Alright, I'll drop that there. I don't think we need the frog shirt immediately, nor do we need this. It's a little bit more room for catching beetles. Like this one. Although it's a dynastid, it's not worth as much. It's frustrating because I kind of want to clean out and redesign my house, but I'm not sure what to do with it, really. Like at this point, I'm just sort of gathering items I think are neat or rare. I've got my favorite couch, I've got my favorite table, I've got 2 of my favorite objects in there. Got a nice little collection of NES stuff, I guess, but, you know, I just don't think I've got a theme that really speaks to me yet. Although at the same time, I don't really want to get rid of the dragonflies or coelacanth, or our Franken dinosaur in the basement. I don't know. Maybe that'll be something I'll solve tomorrow. Let's not scare away the beetle. Alright. Got room for 3 more. Not seeing too much, though. Maybe we'll run into another super fish. Nope, just regular fish. And a tiny fish. But no superfish. On the bright side, we don't have to worry about scorpions or tarantulas at this chunk of day, simply because we don't have them in this game. Cockroach. That's not a beetle we want. Nothing there. Let's see, we got 2 spots and 2 dynastids, 3 dynastids. We can still make a lot of profit if we swapped them out. What are you doing over here, Pearl? Taking in the scenery, I assume. Can't help Pearl. What else is new? Seriously, Gracie, how did you get your car so dirty again? And also, why will you not give me a prize for washing it a second time? It's frustrating. At least let it be shiny. And her shirt, damn it. I want that car to sparkle. Alright, we got a Dynasted. What else can we find around here? Oh. Unfortunately, this is just a standard flat stag. There won't be any giants for another 30 minutes, and I'm not going to wait around that long. Especially given their low rate of spawn as well. Oh, there's a saw stag. Our pockets are full, which is okay. Means we can replace the Dynastids we have now. We have 4 we can get rid of. 3 we can get rid of. 2 we can get rid of. I'll swap this guy for this guy. Yeah, there's something metallic about the sound of beetles flying in this game. I don't know what that is. But it doesn't sound like it's any other insects that are applicable to that sound. Cicadas and cockroaches, they don't make that sort of metallic twang while they fly off. It's pretty faint though. I don't think they simply pitch shifted the same sound. I think they actually got something slightly different. Alright. Come on, beetles. I still have a couple I'm wanting to replace with better beetles that will sell for more. Because profit. Because the more profit I get, the closer I get to having that town model, and also, you know, a piggy bank. Because piggy banks, which allows me to slowly deposit my bells one at a time, because that's not insane or anything to try and do. It'll take forever to do that. Alright, we got one more Dynastid we gotta get rid of. As my cat is meowing in the background like a silly cat. Alright, can we find one last beetle? Yes, we can. It's a saw stag, so that'll be worth a couple bells. Combine that with the, like, almost 40,000 bells worth of fish we got. I think we're good for tomorrow. That's exciting. Guess we'll go home and call it a day, because I gotta get back to editing for the YouTube channel. But, you know, it's a fun way to break up some time. Just exploring the town, catching bugs and stuff. Anyway, that'll be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every night. As weekly Pokemon streams, which, if I get all the editing I need done tonight, I'm hoping to do tonight. As well as other stuff when I have the time. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you. And not just Animal Crossing, but pretty much any kind of crazy game you can and even beyond can't imagine. Because seriously, I've played so many weird imports. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is running into really freaking rare fish and making a boatload of profit for the next day just out of nowhere. Seriously, that's kind of amazing. Plus, you'll get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about how awesome it feels to run into not one but 2 superfish and catch them both, because, you know, that's pretty great. Doesn't happen too often, pretty rare. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.